CrossTrainers is a gathering of young people. One of the only opportunities I get all week to get together with young people who are seeking Jesus Christ.
And it also means, in a lot of ways, kind of second chances and being able to walk in the path that I think God has set for me.
It's a place where I can go, where I feel safe. Talk about what I want to talk about, and a lot of the times the world doesn't really want to talk about those things.
I think it's one of the more important aspects of coming to church, for me anyway.
There's a place for me to come meet with all my friends and be in a group of other Christians who I know will help build me up in my relationship with the Lord.
While I was at school, it reminded me that I had a family that cared about me and that was praying for me while I was away.
I think that CrossTrainers has been a really good, midweek refresh and reboot.
It's very helpful to have a place to come when I come home from school, to be able to fellowship with others and learn and have other people who will help build my relationship up.
Know that there's other people around my age that are seeking the Lord is encouraging. So it's kind of just an encouragement.
I had a family back home, not only my personal, biological family, but a church family that was praying for me.
Just having the outlet and the availability to come to CrossTrainers and come to Bible study and worship and, read scripture and learn about what the scripture means and interpretations of the scripture from different perspectives has been a real blessing.
I can always text anybody in the group if I need help, and they send care packages every once in a while with little notes from everybody.
That really helps you grow in faith because it shows, okay, there's prevailing problems that are going on. There's prevailing issues. There's struggles and stuff that other young people are feeling.
At this time in my life, especially growing up in the church, I need something more sustainable and that really hits on problems that you deal with as a young adult in the current society.
When we do the different preachings with different students being able to speak, it always gives a fresh perspective on different scriptures. And so it helps you look at scriptures in a different way so that you can get a certain meaning out of it.
CrossTrainers helps me by reminding me that I have someone to be accountable to.
And CrossTrainers has really tried to dig in, and I feel as though the teaching has been important.
I feel like a lot of the times in the church we go from a youth group with all the high schoolers just straight into the big sanctuary with all the adults. It's not much of a transition, and we need a group of people who understand the struggles that we're dealing with to help connect to each other and be able to transition into that step of fully becoming an adult.
It's not just the high school stuff anymore.
Just some of the things that have been said have been really eye-opening, and I think that it's important for our age group because you need to have that fellowship.
You can dig into the Word. You can come in and dig into the Word. We are reading the Word. We don't just come in here and talk about our feelings all day. We read the Word and we see what God says about what we're going through.
Cool thing about scripture is there's just so much there to explore.
I don't have any feeling of condemnation for anybody when I walk in here and raise my hands for the Lord.
I am 30 years old.
And I'm 18 years old.
I'm 26 years old.
And I'm 29.
And I am 19 years old.